You ever notice that she hasn't replied to your message in 2 weeks, maybe longer, left you on read like you're some unpaid intern in her life? But somehow, magically, she's the first person to watch every single story you post. Even the dumb ones, the one where you filmed your coffee, the one where you shared a quote about healing, the one where you laughed with another girl, she's watching, but she's silent. Why? What does she want? Here's what I'm going to tell you, and I say this like a friend sitting across from you at 1 a.m., both of us nursing the same kind of heartbreak. She's watching you because she's not over it, but she'll never reach out because that would mean admitting she still feels something. And in her world, vulnerability isn't romantic, it's risky. Let's unpack this, because once you understand what's really going on here, you'll stop obsessing over the wrong signal and start seeing the bigger picture. 1. She wants the upper hand, even in silence. This might hurt a little, but hear me out. We live in a world where attention is currency, and right now, you're her investment. She doesn't want you back, not fully, but she doesn't want anyone else to have you either. So she lingers, watching, hovering, floating on the edge of your digital life like some beautiful ghost. It's strategic. She gets just enough of you to feel in control, but not enough to be vulnerable. It's emotional insurance. She wants to know you still care, even if she doesn't have to say a word. That way, she wins. You post something that hints you're moving on. She watches twice. You post something sad, something quiet. She knows the door's still open, but she will not reach out because to her, that would mean surrender. And some people would rather die emotionally than lose control. 2. Her silence isn't always about you. Now, let's be fair. Not everything is manipulation. Sometimes her silence isn't about you at all. It's about her war with herself. She could be battling shame, regret, confusion, feeling like she messed up, but not sure how to fix it. So she watches you the way a kid watches a toy they broke from a distance, hoping it'll fix itself so they don't have to admit they were careless. One guy I talked to, we'll call him Eli, said she ghosted me for 3 months but watched every reel I posted. Then I found out she was dealing with depression and didn't know how to explain it. That's real. But the question is, does it change your path? You see, Stoicism isn't about decoding everyone else's emotions. It's about managing your own. It's tempting to think maybe she still loves me, but the better question is, what do I need to feel whole, regardless of her? 3. You became her mirror and she's not ready for the reflection. Sometimes it's not that you were too little for her. It's that you were too much, too honest, too present, too emotionally awake. And when someone isn't ready to face who they are, they run from people who reflect it. You didn't scare her because you were bad for her. You scared her because you reminded her of the work she hasn't done yet. It's like looking into a mirror and realizing you're not who you thought you were. That's terrifying for some people. So instead of engaging with you, she lurks. She watches, hoping to see if maybe you've regressed, if maybe you're no longer that mirror. And if you are, she'll stay in the shadows. That's not on you. That's her story, her unfinished chapters. Let her write them without you trying to ghostwrite the ending. 4. She's hoping you'll break first. Let's not sugarcoat it. She's waiting to see if you'll blink, if you'll break your silence, if you'll throw out a breadcrumb, a story about how lonely you are, a passive-aggressive quote, maybe even a you up at 1 a.m. She wants you to open the door so she doesn't have to knock. It's a game of emotional chicken, and whoever texts first loses. But you're not here to play games, are you? You're here to grow, to evolve, to build a peace that doesn't depend on her validation. This is where Stoicism comes in, not as emotional coldness, but as emotional clarity. You're allowed to feel, you're allowed to miss her, but you're not allowed to betray yourself just to ease someone else's discomfort. Let her keep watching. Let her wonder. She'll either find the courage to speak or fade out like smoke. Either way, you stay centered. 5. The most stoic move you can make. Here's the hard truth. You're not supposed to wait for her. You're supposed to outgrow the need for her to say anything at all. She's watching you. Cool, let her. But don't let her be the director of a movie she walked out of. She doesn't get to check in on your progress like a nosy ex-boss and still hold the title of unfinished business. The most powerful stoic thing you can do: live so fully, love so deeply, and move so boldly that even her watching feels irrelevant. Let your growth speak. Let your silence be your message. And if one day she reaches out, don't meet her with bitterness, meet her with peace. And then decide, not from pain, not from pride, but from power, whether she deserves a chapter in this new story you're writing. She's watching you. Good. Let her. But don't perform. Don't wait. Don't post hoping she'll notice. Live like she's not there. That's not cold. That's growth. That's stoicism. And if this video made you feel seen, if it snapped you out of a spiral, subscribe. Not for me, for you. This channel is your mirror, and you're ready to face what's next. She'll keep watching, but you're moving forward.